I absolutely hate Charing Cross Police Station. And you would think after that documentary that exposed them for their racism, their sexism, their Tommy Robinson views, you think that they'd actually get their acts together. Now, I was quite traumatized by my experience there last time, so I haven't actually discussed it with you. Now, as you remember, I got arrested by about, let's say, 30 coppers at one of the national demonstrations recently, and they took me to Charing Cross. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was completely triggered when I found out I was going there. And ironically enough, before I found out, I was screaming at them, "What are you going to do? Take me to Charing Cross!" And they flipping did. Now, I want to talk to you about an experience that I had there that is so disgusting. And it shows you they have learned nothing. They're racist, they're sexist, they're bullies. Okay, before I go on, I must point out that I am perimenopausal. And one of the things they ask you when they book you in is if you're menopausal or perimenopausal, so they can take care of you accordingly. Now, at some point in the cell, I started to get really, really hot flushes and started to feel really dizzy. Any perimenopausal lady knows what I'm talking about. So I asked them through the intercom, can I have my legal right to go to the yard and get fresh air? When I told you, I asked this about 7 times over 2 hours. By the time I got to the final time, I'm clearly losing my mind. So I've turned around, I said to the woman on the intercom, do you want me to flipping faint? Do you want to take me to the hospital? I am a perimenopausal woman and I have asked you over and over again to take me to the yard. It has been 2 hours. If this turns into a medical emergency, it's on you. So now, the woman on the other end of the intercom started to get so rude with me. We're changing, blah, 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 blah. Don't you speak to me like that. And I was like, whoa, bruv. I'm asking you for my legal right that I've waited 2 hours for. So now she takes me to the yard. Now, it's not a yard. It's that same cage that you see in the documentary. Remember that cage? She took me there. I sit down on a chair. Tell me why this woman started shouting and swearing at me, telling me, I'm just trying to do my effing job. We're not all the effing same. You effing this, you effing that. And I just scream back at her. I go, shut the F up. Stop running up your effing mouth and talking to me like that. Shut up. And then she carried on, effing this, effing that. And then I burst into tears because I was dizzy. I was unwell. And this woman is shouting at me in the cage of a police station when I've been arrested by 30 coppers for talking about hairy fruit. And she has the caucasity to stand there swearing at me, disrespecting me. Civilian staff, desk sergeant, desk staff, whatever you call them. Now, I've kept my mouth shut because I've been processing everything, but I have to go back to this shitty little police station tomorrow to answer bail. And oh, that's another story that I will get to as well. I have to go back there. And I feel traumatized every time I have to go to that place because, like I said, they have learned absolutely nothing from that documentary. You're telling me that it's okay to swear and shout at a brown female Muslim perimenopausal Pakistani woman in your custody. At the same time, the whole world is watching you for being a bunch of racists. So yeah, gonna speak my truth. Charing Cross, I'll see you tomorrow. And I expect you to treat me with some humanity and make sure that desk staff person is nowhere near me.